Hi, welcome to my class. My name's Kat. I'm going to be taking you through a 30-minute Pilates workout today. All you're going to need is a ball. I have on a pair of ankle weights, but those are optional. Let's go ahead and get started. We're just going to put the ball off to the side for our warm-up. I'm going to have you guys lie all the way down flat on your back. From here, I just want to start with some breathing. So in Pilates, we do posterior lateral breathing, right? So that means that we breathe into our back. I'm going to walk you through that. So you're going to take your hands on your rib cage to start, left and right with the hands. I want you to take a deep inhale through your nose and expand your ribs out into your hands. On your exhale, we're going to let all the air out and feel those ribs close in together. Good. Now, I want you to try to keep your ribs together, keep your core engaged, and inhale behind it into your back. And then again, we exhale, get even deeper into the core. One more time. Let's inhale into the back, into the mat. Exhale, pull the belly button towards the spine. Good. Let's continue with that breathing. Let's introduce some movement. On your next inhale, I want you to flex your feet. Exhale, point your toes. Inhale, flex your feet again. Pull the heel out from underneath. Pull the toes towards the knees. Exhale, point. One more time. Inhale to flex. Exhale to point. From here, I want you to flex your feet and keep them flexed and push your heels down into the mat. We're going to be turning this into a roll up. So you're going to reach your hands behind your head. When you just reach your hands behind your head, I want you to make sure that your ribs did not open and keep those ribs closed. Coming into our roll up, we're going to inhale, bring the hands over the shoulders, tuck the chin to the chest. Exhale, roll up, pushing through the heels, reaching the hands over the toes, pulling the ribs away towards the back wall. So we got that C shape at the top. Keeping that C shape, we're going to tuck and roll all the way down. Last thing to drop down is the head. Arms reach back. Inhale, arms over the chest, chin to chest. Exhale, roll up. At the top, I want you to feel like you're reaching your fingertips forward over your toes while you're pulling your ribs back and away, making that C shape in your spine. One more time, we roll all the way down. Reach the hands back behind the head. And then again, we're going to exhale, roll up. Keeping the hands at shoulder height as we reach forward, feeling that stretch through the spine. From there, I want you to find your ball that was off to the side, and we're going to roll all the way back down with it. Good. Okay, so we're going to get into some shoulder bridge work. We're going to take our ball in between our knees here. We're going to take our arms along by our side. Feet are flat on the mat, about hip distance apart. We're going to start with some articulated bridge work. So I want you to tuck your tailbone under and feel your low back push down into the mat. From there, we're going to continue rolling all the way up into a bridge, one piece at a time. Nice. Pause at the top once you hit a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll all the way down, starting through behind the chest, behind the ribs, behind the low back. Last thing that touches that tailbone. Inhale to neutral at the bottom. Exhale, tuck and roll all the way up. We use the glutes and then we use the abs. Bringing ourselves to the top of a neutral bridge. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll back down. Bone by bone, I want you to imagine your vertebrae hitting the mat one piece at a time. The last one here, we're going to lift all the way to the top, roll, 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 and hold. From here, keeping the glutes tight, keeping the abs tight. I want you to pull your abs in left to right, front to back, keeping the spine and the hips completely frozen. We're going to begin to extend and bend one leg at a time. So like nothing happened, We're going to extend that right leg out. Don't let anything move. Good. Take your right foot back down to the mat. We're going to switch to the left side. Left leg extends. Drop your left foot back down to the mat. Good. Keep alternating sides. So really press your hands down into the mat here. That's going to offer you a lot of support, focusing on keeping that collarbone long. Don't let your hips shift side to side, and don't let your hips drop down. Use the glutes to keep those hips up. Use your core to keep your torso completely stabilized here. If squeezing the ball as hard as you can is a 10, I want you squeezing at about a 3. We're going to do one more on each side. Exhale, left leg long. Nice. Exhale, right leg long, and keep the right leg long. So my right leg is extended, my left foot is down on the mat. From here, we're gonna come into a neutral bridge. I'm gonna inhale, drop my hips down, tap my glutes on the mat. Exhale, push straight back up. Inhale to drop. Exhale to push to the top. So this is different than the articulated bridge. I am now just hinging at the hip instead of rolling up and down. Keeping that number 3 squeeze on the ball. We're gonna do 4 more. Good, inhale down. Exhale up, 3 more. Keep pushing through those palms. 2 more. Last one, you're gonna meet me at the top and hold. Make sure your hips are neutral, your back is flat. We're gonna pulse in against the ball with that right leg. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hold the squeeze on the ball. We're going to pulse up and down with the hips. Last push here. Stay in it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll all the way back down. Whew. That was tough. We're going to go through it one more time. This time we're going to hit that right side. So whenever you're ready, bring your feet back down on that mat about hip distance apart. Arms are long by your side. Push through the palms. Feel the way that opens up your chest. Keep that engagement through your hands for support. Let's start with that articulated bridge. You're going to tuck your tailbone under. We're going to roll up one piece at a time. Good. We're going to pause at the top. Take that inhale. Exhale. Roll all the way back down. Last thing that touches that tailbone. Inhale to neutral at the bottom. Exhale. Tuck and roll all the way up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, tuck and roll all the way back down. One more time. We're going to stay at the top here. Vertebrae by vertebrae. We use the glutes and core to roll to the top of that bridge, and we hold it. Okay. We're going to come into that marching work where we extend one leg at a time. So right here, squeeze the abs around the spine, squeeze the glutes to keep those hips up. Nothing moves. We extend our left leg straight out. We bring the left foot back down to the mat. We extend the right leg straight out. We bring the right foot back down to the mat. Left leg long, left foot down, right leg long, right foot down. Continue alternating sides. Continue pushing through your palms, lifting with the glutes, stabilizing with the core. We got one more on each side. Next time you extend your left leg long, keep it long. Okay. We got a slight squeeze on that ball. We're going to come into our neutral bridge. Inhale, drop the hips down. Exhale, push through the right heel, lift the hips up. Inhale, drop the hips down. Exhale, push through the right heel, lift the hips up. Good, we got about 5 more here. Squeezing that glute as you lift to the top. Using the inner thighs to keep that ball between the legs. We got 3 more. 2 more. Next time you're at the top, hold it there. Holding that single leg shoulder bridge. We're going to pulse in and out on the ball, squeezing that left leg in. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your squeeze on the ball. Pulse with your glutes. Final push here, up and down with the hips for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll out of your bridge. Bring your knees to your chest. Rock side to side for a second. Roll out those ankles. All right, good job. We're going to move on to some core work here. I call this supported crisscross. So I want you to just roll up to a seated position quickly. From there, we're going to keep our legs extended in front of us. And we're going to take our ball and we're going to put it behind our shoulder blades, like top of the ribs, bottom of the upper back. Okay. So I want our legs to be extended in front of us, about shoulder distance apart. And I want you to flex your feet, pull your toes towards your knees, and then push your heels down into the mat. When you push your heels into the mat, I want you to feel the way the back of your legs and your glutes engage. We need that for support, but also because your glutes co-contract with your abs. It's really optimal for them to both work together. So keeping that engagement, I want you to take your hands behind your head. We're just going to come into some supported extension from here. So rest your head into your hands. Inhale to drop your chest back, extend over the ball. Relax here for a second, just enjoy it. While we are here in this extension, I want you to close your ribs. Feel your abs engaged. Don't let your ribs flare out. From there, I want you to come into an ab curl. Push into your heels, squeeze up with your abs, lift your chest up, and try to relieve some pressure from that ball as you come up. Good. Inhale back down. Exhale, lift up. Inhale back down. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Close the ribs, push through the heels, up, up, up. Good. 2 more. Last one. Lift up. And lower down. Good. Building on top of this. Now, as we lift that chest, we're going to march one knee in at a time. So chest comes up, left knee travels in, pushing through the right heel, and then we extend the left leg long, lower the chest. Switching sides. Chest up, right knee in, pushing through the left heel. Extend back to the beginning. Good. Continue alternating sides here. So we're keeping the chest center as we march the knees. Make sure you're pushing through the heel that's opposite to the knee that's coming in. Good, let's do one more on each side. Good. Next time your left knee is up, I want you to hold. So chest is lifted, left knee is bent from here. We're going to come into our crisscross. So I want you to try to bring your right elbow towards your left knee. As you twist, think about spinning your left elbow away, and then inhale back to center and extend your left leg. So left leg bends. We twist towards that left leg, pulling the left elbow back, pulling the right elbow in, inhale back to center. Keep doing that. This whole time we are pushing through the right heel to stabilize here. You should feel your right glute and your right hamstring on. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Let's do 4 more. Twist and squeeze. Bring out that spine. Inhale, center. 3 more. Last one. When you twist, I want you to hold it. Good. Okay, from here, keeping that twisting of the chest, pulling the left elbow back, we're going to extend and bend that left leg only. We got 6. Exhale in. Inhale out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold your left leg bent. Now we're going to pulse the chest up and down, reaching the right elbow towards that left knee, reaching the left elbow towards the back of the mat. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try to keep your chest up. Just turn it back to the center and place your left heel back down on the mat. We're going to go directly into the right side. So right knee bent. twist to the right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, right knee bends, twist to the right. Inhale, back to the center. So we're pushing through the left heel here, pulling the right elbow towards the back of the mat as we come into that rotation. Good. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold your twist. Good. So I'm reaching the right elbow back, pulling the left elbow in. We're now going to extend and bend just that right leg. Exhale in, inhale out. Exhale in, inhale out. Go. We got 4, 3, pushing through that left heel. 2, last one. Hold the left knee in. We're going to pulse up and down with the chest for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax over your ball. Feel the stretch in your abs. Oh, nice job. Okay, from here we're going to come into a little side kick sequence. So keep your ball with you. I want you to place the ball underneath your armpit area, top of the rib cage, bottom of the armpit, just like this. You're going to take your right elbow to the back edge of your mat, and I want you to bring your glutes and your tailbone to the back edge of the mat as well. So we're kind of just in a straight line at the back edge of our mat here. Your head is resting in your bottom hand and your right hand. We're going to fold at the hips, and we're going to take the legs forward at an angle. So your spine is running along the back edge of the mat. We hinge at the hips. We bring the feet forward. The feet are at the opposite corner as the right elbow. Okay. So the ball is here for support. It's not here as a pillow. So I want you to make sure that you're staying lifted through your bottom rib cage, right? So we're not just lying down on the ball. I want you to stay lifted through your abs, pulling up through that right oblique, keeping the shoulders stacked, ribs stacked, and hips stacked. I like to take my top hand and put it on my top hip and push that hip away and feel the way your bottom rib cage lifts up. I want you to maintain that alignment. Your top hand can either come down on the mat for support, or it can come behind your head if you want that extra challenge, all right? So let's get into our side kick series. We're just gonna start by keeping our feet flexed. You're gonna lift your top leg up to about shoulder height. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower it down. Nice. Keep reaching the crown of the head towards the top edge of your mat. We always want to think about creating length here. As you lift your leg, I want you to think about moving it within your hip socket. As you lift your leg, nothing changes about your spine and your torso. Good, we're gonna do 3 more. 2 more. Last one, lift up and pause. Point the toe. We're gonna draw circles here. Just make your circle about the size of a basketball for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch directions for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your leg lifted around hip height. We're going to come into that side kick. Make sure your rib cage is lifted. Flex your foot. We're going to sweep the heel forward of the hip. We're going to point the toe to sweep the leg back behind the hip. Foot flexes, sweep forward. Toe points, sweep back. Foot flexes, sweep forward. Toe points, sweep back. We want to use that exhale as we flex and kick forward. Inhale as we point and sweep back. Exhale, flex, sweep forward. Inhale, point, sweep back. Good. We're going to build on top of this, okay? We're going to add on a double kick on each side of the sweep. So as I kick forward, it's forward, forward, back, back. Exhale, forward, forward. Inhale, back, back. Back, back. Exhale, flex, flex. Point, point. Nice work. Keep that going. Let's do one more round. Next time you flex forward, pause. Heels in front of the hip. We're gonna pulse our leg up and down from there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point the toes, sweep back, pulse from there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here comes that challenge. Keep your top leg lifted, your left leg lifted. Lift your bottom leg with it. From here, we're gonna do little scissor sweeps. So switch your feet, switch your feet. Good. I recommend pressing your top hand down into the mat here. Big core stability challenge. Staying lifted through the legs. Your thighs are off the mat. We're moving through the hip sockets. We're keeping the torso, hips, and spine frozen. Good. A couple more times here. Last one, meet me with your left leg back and your right toes forward. Holding your legs in that V. I want you to pulse your legs up and down. Give me oblique. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your legs lifted. Last push here. Can you reach your left hand towards the ceiling as well? Whoa, big balance challenge here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew, good job. Okay. From here, we're going to transition into some upper body work with a swan. So just flip over onto your belly. I want you to take your ball and put it right in the center of your chest, okay? Your hands are going to come around your chest, underneath your shoulder area. So first, I want you to just extend your legs straight behind you. The top of your feet should be down on the mat. If your feet are all the way together, that's a little bit more challenging. If you have low back problems, just separate your feet to about hip distance. Before we start moving around, I want you to delete the arch in your lumbar spine and your lower back by pulling your belly button up and in. So I want you to pretend that the mat is cold, that there's an ice cube under your belly button, and you lift up and away from it. We keep that engagement so we don't really squeeze through the glutes. We stabilize through the abs by pulling the belly button towards the spine. Okay, so let's get right started. Let's push through the palms, squeeze the elbows into the ribs, and slightly just lift that chest up away from the ball. Good. Inhale back down. Exhale, push through the palms, lift your chest up and away from the ball. Belly button is in towards that spine. Lower back down. So this shouldn't feel like too much. But what I want you to really feel into is that we're moving from our upper back, right? We're pushing through the palms. This should be all arms. I don't want you digging into your feet and using your glutes to give you support and lifting your chest. I want you to be lifting your upper body by pushing through your hands, using the strength of that upper body only. As you lift, you should be squeezing your elbows to the side and pulling your shoulder blades together, pulling the shoulders down away from the ears. Keeping the back of your neck long. As we lift, we're not lifting our gaze towards the ceiling, okay? Let's do 3 more. Exhale, lift up. As you lift, I want you to think about trying to push that ball out from underneath you. That should help you get that thoracic movement, right? So we're not lifting through the lower back. We're lifting through the upper back above the ribs. Good. One more time. Lift. Good. And then I want you to lower down halfway. Find a place that is maintainable for you. I want you to slide your hands forward. Reach your arms completely straight. Good. So shoulder blades are down the back. I want you to turn your palms to face one another. So it's your pinkies, the edge of your hands down on the mat. Abs are up and in. We're going to lift the right hand towards the ceiling. Lower the right hand down. Lift the left arm up around shoulder height. Lower it back down. Continuing to alternate sides here. Still focusing on keeping your head in line with that spine. So we're not dropping the head down. We're not lifting the head up. The back of the neck is completely straight. The gaze should be down and slightly in front of you. Kind of like you're just looking in between your hands here. Really focusing on squeezing the shoulder blades together. Pushing through the pinky that's on the mat to stabilize. One more time. Meet me with both of your hands down on the mat. Okay, we're gonna take things up a notch here. Make sure your abs are in. We're gonna lift both hands up. Woo. Lower both hands down. Lift both hands up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lower both hands down. Good. Lift and squeeze. Lower down. Lift and squeeze. Lower down. Pretend there's ice under your belly button. Keep pulling it away from that ice cube. Good. Let's do 4 more. Squeeze and lower. 3 more. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale, lower. 2 more. Relax the glutes. Last one, lift and hold. We're gonna turn the palms to face the ground here. Keeping the arms lifted, we're gonna bend the elbows, so pull the elbows down towards the rib cage, reach back up. Elbows bend, arms extend. As those elbows bend, squeeze the shoulder blades together, inhale to reach. Elbows bend, squeeze the shoulder blades, inhale to reach. This is as hard as you make it. Find the connection to those muscles. Every time you exhale, you squeeze as hard as you can. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Elbows bend. And then extend your arms straight to the side like a T. We're going to draw circles from here. Squeezing through the shoulder blades. Working through the shoulder socket. We're going to switch directions in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle the other way for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't drop your arms yet. Reach your hands back behind like you're reaching for your heels. We're going to come into rocket arms from here. So now we're going to lift the chest, reach the fingertips back towards the feet. Inhale, lower the chest. Lift your chest, try to push the ball out from underneath the chest, reach towards your feet, lower back down. Lift, reach away, lower back down. Let's do 6 more. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades together. Reach, 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 lift, 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 lower. Remember, we're not lifting through the lumbar spine, we're lifting through the upper back here. So keep everything frozen from beneath the ribs, only moving through the chest and shoulders. Good. 2 more. Last one, stay lifted. Lift up to that swan and hold. Now, flip your palms to face the ceiling. Pulse your thumbs together like you're trying to reach them together above your butt. Squeeze the shoulder blades here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Whew. Good job. Okay. We're going to go right into our side kick series on the other side. Let's take that ball. Let's put it underneath our left armpit here. The left elbow is going to come to the back left corner of your mat. Make sure your whole spine is running straight along your back edge of the mat. So hips are back in line with that left elbow. From there, we fold at the hips and we bring both of our legs forward at a slight angle. Okay. Our head is resting in our bottom hand. Your top hand can either also come behind your head if you want that extra challenge, or you may have it down on the mat for support. Reminder, ribs stay lifted and squeezed, shoulders stay stacked, hips stay stacked. Go ahead and take your top hand and push your top hip down. Feel the way it pushes you into alignment. Keep that alignment, engage your abs around it. From here, we're gonna flex our feet. We're gonna lift our top leg up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Focusing on moving only through that hip socket. Don't let anything in your spine move. Good, let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, stay lifted, point the toe. Let's draw circles. Good. 10 seconds in each direction. We're going to switch in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch directions of that circle. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your leg lifted. I'm going to take my top arm down to the mat for support here. Flex your foot. We're going to come into our side kick. We're going to sweep the foot forward of the hip. We're going to point the toe and sweep the foot backwards of the hip. Foot flexes, sweep forward, toe points, sweep back. Foot flexes, sweep forward, toe points, sweep back. Only make your range of motion as big as you can without moving around through your hips, ribs, and shoulders, right? I don't want to see your shoulders swaying around on top of that ball. So work within your own range here, pushing through that bottom ankle to help you stabilize. Let's add on that double kick as you sweep forward. It's flex, flex, forward, point, point, back. Flex, flex, forward, point, point, back. Flex, flex, forward, point, point, back. Stay lifted through that bottom rib. 2 more times. Last set, hold your foot forward of the hip. We're going to pulse up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to sweep the foot back, point the toe, flex, point up, pulse up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg lifted. Here comes that challenge. Your bottom leg lifts as well with it. We're going to switch the feet for scissor kicks in the air. Good. Switch. 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 Try to stay stable as much as you can on that ball. This does not need to be a huge range of motion. Keeping lifted through those abs. Good. One more time. Meet me with your right leg back and your left leg forward. We're going to pulse both legs up and down. Give me right oblique for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the legs lifted. Try to reach the right hand towards the ceiling and hold. Major stabilization work for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Oh, great job, you guys. Let's come into some gentle stretching here. Let's do a few cat-cows. So let's come on all fours. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Drop the belly, reach the crown of the head up, pull the shoulder blades down and back. Drop the head, push through the palms, reach the center of the spine towards the ceiling. Couple more times here. Drop the belly, lift the head, pull the shoulder blades down and back. Drop the head, lift the ribs towards the ceiling. One more time here. Good. Find a neutral spine. Make circles with your head. Make circles with your hips. Do whatever feels good here. We just focused on control for about 30 minutes. Now is your opportunity to just let go and do what feels good in your body. A couple more here. Awesome work today. You guys absolutely crushed that. Thank you for showing up. My name is Kat. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I will be here again next week with another video, and I hope to see you guys then.